Lewis Hart for the Ring magazine. Delighted today to be joined with the 2016 Ring magazine Fighter of the Year, Carl Frampton. Just seeing your man Anto Cacace stop Leigh Wood here in Nottingham. Yeah, you must be delighted with that performance from Anto there.
Buzzing from Anto. I think it was a really smart performance from start to finish. Looked good, looked the part. I mean, his feet I thought were excellent tonight in terms of he was just making Leigh Wood fall short and stepping in with his own jab, which sounds pretty basic, and it is, but he done it perfectly tonight. I thought start to finish, very, very good.
How much?
And he might be getting better.
Yeah.
He's 36, and like that performance is maybe better, as good as the Cardino one, probably. But yeah, it's mad. Anto Cacace, an improving fighter, 36, mental.
Yeah. How much do you feel like the size does give Cacace an advantage, especially when he fights someone like Wood? Obviously, it's not just being size, but the way he puts his shots together there, you know, see the difference in between. How much of a benefit do you feel like
I mean, he's a big puncher, he always has been. Maybe he doesn't have the knockouts that he should have. I think a lot of that's down to how he performs. And Anto would have liked the coast if he's up in front. He wouldn't try to go into the next gear and get rid of people, but really, one of the biggest punchers, probably the biggest puncher that's ever hit me. Yeah. Serious power, scurry power, and yeah, he was great tonight. Delighted for him.
You mentioned there about he's getting better with age. Yeah, talk to me about, I guess, this sort of late blooming Indian summer, I guess you can call it.
I mean, he hasn't had any hard fights. That's the thing. He hasn't had the wear and tear on his body that like other 36-year-olds normally have. There was a few years where he was fighting maybe once a year, and which isn't good for you at the time, but it allowed him not to take any sort of punishment, and I think that's why we're seeing him still performing like he's performing, and I thought that was a punch perfect performance from Anto tonight.
What would you like to see ideally next for him?
I would like to see him in O'Shaquie Foster. He's a WBC champion, and we haven't had in Northern Ireland a WBC champion since Wayne McCulloch, so long time ago. Anto, I think you could bring someone like O'Shaquie Foster to Belfast as well, and Anto sells out the Odyssey and beats him and relieves him of his title.
Well, Anto Cacace stoppage and Paul Hughes stoppage tonight as well.
Oh, Paul won, great.
Yeah, Paul inside around. I didn't know if you knew or not. But
good,
yeah,
I didn't know.
Belfast Combat Sports absolutely flying.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's flying. We are flying. Paul Hughes, lovely guy as well, and can really fight. And people are starting to support him too. It's the scene's pretty hot right now at the minute, Belfast, I think.
I see. So good stuff. Cole, appreciate the time, mate, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be catching up soon. Top man.